Hello everyone, greetings from Feminine Jobs. I'm going to talk to you today about leadership. So a true leader is someone who should be a setting example for his employees. You may have heard a lot of things such as a leader is someone who does not monitor, who does not sort of teach his employees, but he should be someone who should give a chance to his employees to be the own boss of his work. So that's what they're hired for. And they have to develop, we should develop a specific leadership skill and capability suiting to transforming the employees as the next leader. If you let go of jealousy, if you let go of the attitude and ego that you must be the one leader alone, then you don't need to manage a team. You can handle everything by yourself, but that is actually not fine. So if you really want to manage a team, you want to wish better and well for your team. So for example, you give them an assessment and you sort of put them in the middle of the sea and say, you think and use your brains because that is what you've been assigned here for. And later on, let me understand as per your the inputs if it's good to go or not. And later on, I can give you my opinions and thoughts. So that way you bring them off from that scary environment. You give them that exposure towards the external environment, towards the organization's expectation. Let them better understand how does the organization function and work, and let them fly using their own wings. You sort of don't spoon feed them because it'll stop their thinking, and ultimately they end up degrading in their career progress, which is not okay. So we also, being a leader, we must not have a thought perspective or an attitude that we know everything, because we also tend to learn from our employees because we're giving them the responsibility, and sometimes it may so happen that they might suggest some ideas which can be applicable. We simply cannot say, oh, you're just less experienced and I'm more experienced than you, so you may or may not be able to give this to me. So that shouldn't be the attitude as a leader. And no fault finding attitude. Also, ready to take up the blames of your team. Doesn't mean that you are encouraging them to keep on making mistakes, or you put yourself down, taking up their blames as yours. That's not the way. You understand from the higher authority as to what went wrong, and you explain to your team what actually is the mistake that they did and how do they need to rectify it by putting in your own thought perspective to the team as a solution, than simply saying that you did a mistake, so it's not at all acceptable, so you're fired. That's not going to work out that way, because the trend is changing, the gen is changing, so we have to adapt ourselves to the changing generation and changing technology. And it's all about oneness, learning, irrespective of anything or anyone it is. So that's how a true leader sort of steps up, So that way they get to learn a lot from each other, and that confidence erupts from within, and that way we also reach a step higher, along with allowing the employees also to step up more. And tomorrow, when they thank us that they have been molded and shaped with our support, we can feel good about it, proud about it, that we did something good, to help them become a better leader tomorrow. So the end result is, it's not about what you desire. The end result happens when it has to happen, but you put in your effort to do good. So that way, being a leader, you also tend to learn more. You also tend to do uplift yourself, upgrade yourself for the better. Thank you.